I don't think this, you and me, it's not going anywhere.
Unbelievable.
I broke it off with Vicky because I can't stop thinking about you. It won't work for us to be friends. I want way more than that.
You want more, meaning what?
I want us to try again. A proper relationship this time.
Why?
Because I can't get you out of my mind. It's not just Vicky. Every girl I meet, I compare with you, and they don't even come close. I want you. If you're gonna turn me down, just do it.
I'm not turning you down. But I'm not saying yes either. Isaac, you've just sprung this on me out of the blue. I just need some time to think.
Fair enough. I finish a date tonight. What about you?
You same, yeah.
I'll meet you at the Ivy. You can give me your answer then.
I need longer than that.
No, you don't. You're either into me or you're not. You either trust me or you don't. You can tell me tonight. One thing, though. If you turn me down this time, I won't ask again.
Hey, can you give us a minute?
I'll be outside.
Hey, Shadow. How do I look?
Like the luckiest man alive.
You can say that again.
Especially when you think how easily the shooter could have finished you off. I mean, there was no one else around. He could have fired again.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't.
Maybe he thought you were going to shoot back.
Maybe. Whatever.
Do you ever carry a gun?
Of course not. You know I don't. Why would you ask me that?
I'm just trying to figure things out. You know, why the shooter took off. Why the gang wanted to take you out in the first place. I mean, it's not as if it was going to stop the trial. It just doesn't really add up.
Look, I'm tired, Trace. Can you stop with the questions?
Yeah, sorry. I should talk to the investigating officer. I should tell him what's back at me.
Wait. You want the truth? The shooter. It was Eddie Ho.
Your informant?
The case was getting bigger, getting more publicity. He was worried the gang would put two and two together and find out he was a narc. I'm the only one who knows I go, and his secret dies with me.
Well, why didn't he finish you off when he could have?
I don't know, he must have got spooked by something.
But there were no witnesses around.
None that came forward. Whatever, he ran off. But he won't give up, I know him.
Well, you need to tell the investigators and
What? That I've been running an illegal narc and now he's out to get me. My career'd be over, I'd have nothing. Thanks, but I'd rather take my chances with Eddie.
Babe, check this out. My new profile picture. It's us at the waterfront, remember?
Take it down, Daniel, right now.
Why? I like it.
I don't.
Well, come on, you look great.
Please, I'm asking you to take it down. Just do it.
What's the problem? You're my girlfriend, and I'm proud of that.
You broadcast our relationship all over the net without consulting me, and you asked me what my problem is. I think it's obvious.
Well, not to me.
Right, I'll do it
No,
myself.
back off, Lauren. Whoa. We're a couple. What's the big deal?
You should have asked me.
Why? I just wanted to show my friends how proud I am of you. I didn't think you'd freak out.
You never think at all. That's your problem. Everything's a joke. Telling Hunter to buy his essay online, really funny. Sticking my photo all over the net, hilarious. Only Hunter's not laughing, and neither am I.
Where are you going?
Anywhere you're not.
Lauren, you are being stupid.
Take it down. I'll think about staying.
Give me a reason why, and I'll think about taking it down.
You can't keep away from this place, can you, Mum?
Actually, I came in for a checkup. I'm back at work tomorrow. It's all official.
Really?
Doctor's orders, thank you. So no going on at me. Not that Tanya will be going on about anything. She's away with the fairies today. Aren't you? You're away with the fairies.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was thinking about Isaac. He wants us to get back together.
Since when?
Probably ever since I dumped him. He only told me today.
No surprise to me. I saw the way that you two looked at each other at the bar last night. Mind you, he was out with another girl.
Ah, yes, Vicky. No, that's over.
He dumped her and moved straight on to you. What a guy.
They had a couple of dates. That was all. It wasn't ever serious.
And you think he's serious about you? He is a player, Tanya.
Well, I happen to know different. He's actually a really nice guy.
I think so too. He's come back and asked for a second chance, even after she gave him the boot. That says a lot.
Do you know how often second chances work out?
Never if you don't give them a go.
If you thought he was different from all the rest, you'd be with him already, but you're not. You're sitting here talking about it. And that can only mean one thing. You're having doubts. Do you know what those doubts are telling you, Tanya? It will never work.
You're not safe here. If that gang can reach a witness in ED...
I've got a bodyguard, and I'll be going home soon. I'll be out of Eddie's reach.
Oh, you wish. What were you even thinking getting yourself involved in a situation like that?
I was trying to stop some bad people getting away with a lot of bad things. I just wanted to lock them up at any cost. I didn't think that might include my own life. Like Eddie's info has put a few serious criminals behind bars. If the lawyers find out that I stretched the rules, those crims could go free. I can't let that happen. That's why you can't tell anyone about this.
IV antibiotics?
Not a word. Promise me.
I should let you get some rest. Yeah. Hey, I'll see you later tonight, yeah?
Bearing up, are we?
Last time I looked.
Yeah, something of a stormy scene with Vicky this morning.
No, she didn't take it well. But you were right. Had to be done.
You dumped her?
You think I lucked out? No way. You said you weren't happy having her around to the house, that it was confusing for Harry. So...
You dumped her because of Harry?
I only went out with her because of Harry. I've been trying to do the right thing since I found out she was his teacher.
Well, the right thing would have been to keep your hands off her in the first place. She was at a St. Bart's school function. You didn't bother to check out who she was. You just saw your chance and went for it.
Oh, she didn't exactly protest.
I don't care, Isaac. She's going to be all upset now, and that's going to reflect on Harry. I just wish you'd done things differently.
Oh, you think I don't? Vicky and I were happy to call it a one-night stand until you got involved. You're the only reason it dragged on. You're the only reason she ended all upset.
I thought you were growing up. I thought you were learning to take responsibility. Clearly that stops at the theatre doors.
Is this Eddie home? My name is Tracy. I'm calling on behalf of Doug Morrison. I have a message for you. No, I can't tell you over the phone. I need to see you, face to face.
Hello, stranger.
Yvonne, how are you?
I have made a textbook recovery and I'm back at work tomorrow.
Oh, good. I'm pleased to hear it.
How's that cousin of yours getting on, Isaac?
At work, fine. Otherwise, don't ask.
Why? What's he done?
Oh, nothing I haven't done, I suppose. Playing the field, leaving women in tears. It's bad enough what Harry's learned from me, and I take every relationship seriously. I'd hate to think what he makes of Isaac.
Between you and me, his flibberty-gibbet days may be over. He's asked Tanya to take him back.
Tanya.
Well, he said these other women mean nothing and she is the one.
Oh, don't tell me she believes that.
Why shouldn't she?
Because Isaac says whatever a woman wants to hear. I'm sure his last girlfriend thought that she was the one until he dumped her.
Oh,
If it were me, I'd tell Tanya to run a mile.
Except Tanya's a big girl now, and she can make her own decisions. If I want to give Isaac another chance, I will. I don't need anyone's approval.
Of course, I spoke out of turn. I apologise.
There's a lot more to him than you realise, you know. He only makes mistakes trying to prove himself.
I'm sure. You do whatever you think.
sounds like you've made your mind up.
No, I just hate seeing someone bad-mouthed. I haven't decided anything.
Why didn't anyone tell me chicks were this much hard work?
Oh, what's up? You and Lauren had a fight.
She walked out on me.
Because?
I posted a photo of us on my My Life page, and she saw it and flipped, started yelling at me to take it down.
Why?
Well, I don't know. She wouldn't tell me.
Maybe she doesn't like how she looks.
Oh, she looked great. Anyway, it's only my friends that will ever see it. The people I talk to online. What's the problem with that?
Nothing I can see.
Exactly.
But I'm not Lauren. Yeah. Say she gave you a good reason. Would you take the photo down?
Look, if I understood, sure. But I'm not going to let her tell me what to do, like my opinion counts for nothing.
Then that's what you need to say. If she wants the photo gone, she owes you an explanation.
In here? Don't try and use them.
You ready, huh?
Sit.
It's clean.
Wait outside. So, what does your brother want to say to me?
Nothing. He doesn't even know I'm here. He's told me everything, though. You're his narc, and you're worried he'll expose you, and so you tried to kill him.
Is that so?
Only you're not a registered informant, Eddie. So Doug can't expose you or he'd lose his job. He'll keep his mouth shut. So will I if you call off your men. Otherwise, well, I don't think your goons here would be too happy to know who you really are, would they?
There is more cheesecake here than even tea cake can handle. You and Daniel should come over. Help us eat it.
I'm not talking to Daniel.
Oh, why not?
He posted a photo of us on his My Life page without asking me. I want him to take it down and he won't.
Is it really bad? Because I know what guys are like. So long as they look hot, they don't care that you've got a pimple on your chin and your mouth hanging open. You tell him that you want editing rights. Oh, hey, Daniel. Lemon cheesecake. Come over anytime.
Have you deleted the photo?
No. Look, I didn't say I won't do it. I just want to understand why.
Because I asked you to. Because it matters to me.
Well, that's not a good enough answer. I like the photo. It's my favorite one of us. We look happy.
Do I look happy now, Daniel? Do I?
No, but
So take it down.
not until you tell me why. You owe me that much.
Well, I don't owe you anything. Can you just go? I need to pack up.
Don't lie to me. I know you shot Doug. He told me how it happened.
I better sound real convincing. He's good at it. Lots of practice.
Oh, I'm wasting my time here.
You got one thing right. Doug and I have been trading information, but he's the informant, not me.
You expect me to believe that?
So how do you think we got to that witness? Your bro gave us the address to the safe house.
He wouldn't do that.
So how did we get it? It could only be from a cop. And Doug owes me.
Why? What for? Nah, you're lying. Doug's the one who found the syringe, and without that...
Yeah, bit of a stuff-up. Doug was meant to grab the syringe and run. Still, job done. Knox has gone nice and quiet, and it's all thanks to Detective Morrison. He's made my bosses very happy men. Your brother's bent, darling. Has been for a long time now. Suddenly, he wants out. I reckon that's why he shot himself.
But he wasn't carrying a gun.
Of course he was. We look after our own. So, if you go blabbing, any of this, guess who ends up looking like Crime of the Year?
Checked your My Life page recently?
No, why?
I think you should.
What have you done? You haven't hacked it.
No. Unlike you, I don't do that kind of stuff. I think people are entitled to their privacy.
So what am I checking for?
Check that recent activity. Daniel Potts and Lauren Fitzpatrick are no longer friends.
You deleted me. No way.
I can do what I like with my own page. You can put up pictures. I can delete friends.
So you're bullying me now? Way to get what you want, Lauren.
I asked you nicely, and that didn't work.
How is because I said so asking nicely?
I made it pretty clear that having that photo on your site upsets me. Why isn't that enough for you?
Because it isn't.
So the photo is more important than my feelings.
Well, what about my feelings? If you gave us stuff about those, you'd explain yourself.
If you really cared about me, I wouldn't have to.
This is crazy talk. You're not making any sense.
I'll ask you once more. Please take the photo down.
Look, no. Sorry, but no.
Fine. I'll leave it where it is.
At last. Thank you.
But you better make it pretty clear on your site that I'm your ex-girlfriend. And you might want to find a new cafe to go to while you're at it.
You're not serious.
Very. It's your choice, Daniel. Me or the photo.
Look, the photo stays.
Fine. Have a nice life.
This is yours. I borrowed it earlier.
What for?
To call Eddie Ho. I went to meet him tonight to try and make a deal.
Are you crazy? He could have killed you.
He told me that you're his informant. That you've been passing him information about police, witnesses, evidence.
You didn't believe him. Crims will say anything, you know that.
Yeah, I do. And I told him that you would never betray your colleagues or an innocent witness, that you just didn't have it in you.
Good for you.
But then he told me about Knox. And how you gave up the address to that safe house. How you were trying to remove the syringe from Edie.
No, Trace, that's all lies.
You can't talk your way out of it this time, Doug.
You're taking the word of some low-life crim over mine.
Why would he lie?
Because he
no,
was
Doug,
trying to...
I have had enough of your stories. I've been swallowing your bull for so long just because I found it so hard to believe that you might be bent. A man nearly died because you gave Ho the address of that safe house. You do know what I have to do, don't you?
No, Trace, you can't...
No, I am not listening to you anymore. There is nothing you can say that is going to stop me...
What about the truth? Okay, yeah. I gave the address to Eddie Ho. I've been working for him for months. But I had to do it. You got to understand, Trace, you have to listen to me.
She said she'd be here, buddy. Yeah, but she's late. Could be that's my answer.
Well, maybe she's taking time to doll herself up, you know? Nurse face off, sexy face on. What did I tell you? You're looking particularly beautiful tonight, Tanya.
Thank you.
Hate to drink and run, but Sarah'd be finishing soon, so...
See you tomorrow, mate. So?
So, I like you.
I like you too, obviously.
But I'm not ready for a relationship.
Right.
And given your track record in Ferndale, neither are you.
Okay, I get it. No need for a lecture. Can I buy you a drink before I go?
Well, you don't have to leave
I
us.
don't want to be your friend, Tanya. It's not enough for me, and I can't pretend all evening that it is. So one drink, and I'm out of here.
Are you always like this? Speaking over people, never letting them get a word in?
I know what you're going to say, and I don't want to hear it.
Actually, you do. You've got me completely wrong. No, I don't think either of us are ready for a relationship. That doesn't mean I'm saying no.
So what are you saying?
Yes.
Even though I have big doubts and even though there are 100 million reasons why I should run a mile, but I want us to try again. But we have to take things slow, okay? And give each other space.
I can do slow and space. Lots of space.
Well, then I'll have a glass of sap. Thanks.
I'll get us a bottle.
You know what Dad's like. Being promoted wasn't enough. I had to break every case, be better than all the rest.
So you're saying Dad made you do it? Give me a break.
Oh, it's okay for you. You got out. You didn't have to take the pressure day after day.
So you cracked and sold out. Am I meant to sympathise?
I never sold anything. It was never about money. You remember that case last year where the guy abducted those children? He'd keep them for days, then dump them in the middle of nowhere. He destroyed their lives.
Yeah, and you nailed him. It was a good bust.
No, we knew who he was, but we couldn't get him. He never left a trace.
But all the evidence... You planted it.
We knew where the creep lived. All I needed was some trace of his DNA. He had to go down. He deserved to go down.
Not like that, and not so you could take all the glory.
Now, that wasn't the reason. It was for those kids. The next kid.
What does this have to do with Eddie?
I broke into the perp's house. Eddie's boys were watching the place. They had their own beef with the guy. I didn't know that. He was ready to trash my career. One favour, he said, and the slate's clean. But it wasn't just one. He kept making demands, threatening me. It was like a nightmare. I couldn't see a way out.
Was that why you shot yourself?
I'll take extended sick leave and get a desk job. I'll be no good to Eddie. He'll leave me alone.
You think that's the answer? After all that you've done and a man was nearly killed?
You can't tell Dad. He'll be devastated. The shame would kill him. Look, I am begging you, Trace. Let me make this right on my own. Don't turn me in.